They say every man has his breaking point, but what if your strength is the only thing holding up the faith of millions? First, a wild Naples worshipped him, then the entire nation of Georgia prayed to him as their savior, and then came the cold, blinding lights of Paris, a place that strips you raw for every single euro spent on you. Khvicha Kvaratskhelia has walked a path that would break hundreds of players. This is the story of how a boy from Tbilisi tried to remain himself in a world that turned him into the ultimate luxury commodity.
Here's Kvaratskhelia, and how about that for a start? Oh, listen to these celebrations!
Every great drama begins with a loss. At 21, Khvicha's career seemed suspended over an abyss. A geopolitical storm ripped him from his comfort zone and sent him back home to Batumi. For many, this would be a step backward, the stigma of failed potential. But it was in this very silence, far from the spotlights, that Khvicha rediscovered the pure street passion for the game. He played as if there were no tomorrow. While big club scouts doubted, Naples took a gamble. The city was furious after losing its legends, waiting for a new hero with knives sharpened. To understand Khvicha, you must understand Georgia. For this small, proud country, he became more than just an athlete. He became a national identity. On national team match days, life here stands still. A politically divided country unites around one man. When Khvicha drives down the flank, everyone watches, from remote mountain villages to the capital. At Euro 2024, he delivered a historic miracle, but that is the core drama. Khvicha never asked for this role. Now every single step he takes in Europe carries the weight of his entire homeland's reputation. In a world of robotic football, a romantic appeared. He didn't just run in straight lines, he danced. Naples lost its mind and gave him a moniker, Kvaradona. But a poison was hidden in that name. To name a man after Maradona is to hang a concrete slab around his neck. Every misplaced touch is no longer just Khvicha's mistake. It's an insult to Diego's memory. He brought them the Scudetto after 33 years, but the golden cage snapped shut. Defenders hit harder, managers changed, and the fans demanded magic every single second. When Paris Saint-Germain dropped those millions on the table, the romance died. From the warm, family, chaotic embrace of Naples, Khvicha entered a cold corporate giant. There is no cult of saints in Paris, only the cult of results. They didn't demand magic, they demanded numbers. To replace departed idols under the ruthless pressure of a media that never forgives. Here they tried to fit his street dribbling into the confines of rigid tactical systems. Here every pass was judged through the lens of a price tag. It was a harsh job of survival in the elite. His career is a battle of a boy from Tbilisi against the expectations of two mad cities and one deeply loving country. Now he faces a far harder task, to prove that beneath the superstar mask, a pure Caucasian passion for football is still alive. A passion stronger than any amount of money and any amount of pressure.
Here's Kvaratskhelia, and how about that for a start? Oh, listen to these celebrations!